That's your nigga, bro.
That nigga be spitting some real shit.
But you like that nigga way too much.
Too much?
Then you done fuck Blue up.
No, Blue fucked himself up.
Nah.
No.
Because Blue first time hearing it was when we all was over there and you kept playing that nigga. And goddamn, I was like,
I can't. I have nothing to do with what happens after you leave me.
Nah, bro. You played that nigga.
I'm not responsible for that.
Actually, that was my second time seeing you playing. The first time you played that shit all night, like for like 4
that was like
hours.
my first day watching them.
Yeah,
That nigga was amazed.
nah, man, but it was like
Nigga binge watched it.
nigga, it was all night, bro. Like literally, bro.
I wanted to make sure I digested it before I like hopped on the bandwagon.
Oh, yeah.
Because
Oh, nah, you was already there.
No. Because I watched the viral video and I was like, well, maybe this is just one. You know what I'm saying? Maybe it's just like one of them one-offs that like just went up. You know what I'm saying? So, but then I was like, okay, let me see what he be talking about. And then he spent like 3 years talking to men. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I watched some of his what's that interview? Well, No Jumper. I watched some of that yesterday. After like 10 minutes, I had to turn it off. Though.
I watched some of it too.
And it was out of pocket.
Yeah.
We can start though. You can start it over.
All right, another episode of Maine and Slim. We got a guest again. Once again, I think we're gonna keep having guests.
Oh, Maine and Slim. It's not guest driven though. Now, mind you, I don't want to think we need a guest now. We can do this, but it's just dope to have, I guess.
Oh, matter of fact, before we start though, y'all rap niggas keep DMing, dog. This Maine show, so holla at Maine.
Well, I'm gonna be honest with you. Just to keep it 100, I don't even answer on More Than Masters page messages like that. I don't answer my own phone. Let me tell you, barely. He had to call me half the time, so
yeah,
I'm horrible with that. I'm too busy doing other stuff.
Bro. You don't need no iPhone. You need a goddamn Nokia.
I need a beeper.
Yeah,
I need a beeper.
You need a beeper. You might as well get a beeper because you don't
Motorola two-way page.
Use a goddamn phone, bro. So
Yeah.
it don't even
I hate
matter.
when my phone ring.
Yeah, it's just annoying, bro.
Yeah,
It's
like
either somebody want a favor or I don't know. I like the Cash App on the thing. You know, that's about the main thing I like.
I said that on Twitter today. I said I love Cash App.
People be saying they don't like it. Shit, me. I don't care what it is.
Bro,
5,
this
10,
nigga-
150.
Bro, this
straight.
nigga OG Trip Cash App me today, and this nigga verified on Cash App.
What does that even mean?
He's just
Bro, he
scamming.
got a blue check on Cash App.
That's a thing?
Bro, he got a blue check on Cash App, bro. I'm not gonna show you.
Maybe
Cash
that
App.
means you send a lot of cash on Cash App.
Could be.
Blue check.
That makes sense.
Maybe he sends a lot of cash on Cash App, bro.
I don't care, bro.
I didn't know that was a thing.
Oh, but yeah, man, we got B Cooks from the B Say podcast on here, dog. I don't even know why I just stepped all over that nigga.
That was wild. Nah, you talk about OG Trip, nigga.
I am so happy to be here.
We stepped all over that nigga intro, man.
It's all good. It's a vibe. We gonna go with the flow.
Yeah, man. Dog, Cooks, I gotta tell you how this was set up. My nigga Maine hit me up, and that nigga was like, "Bro, we need to have Cooks on there to talk about his daddy." I said, "Bro,
I don't think I worded
Who
that
started
way.
the daddy thing?
I
That had
started
to
that
be
shit.
you. Yes.
Yeah, I started that shit.
Yeah,
Yeah, he
it
didn't
is.
say that shit.
I
know he did.
Nah, I didn't know it was a thing. Like I didn't know that was a thing.
No, he made it a thing.
We'll get into that part. I want to first talk about just about stuff he's doing, so you know before we start, doing all that
sure.
stuff. So, well, I could tell you how I met him, and you can tell me how you met him. I met him kind of through Mo. I want to say I was producing at the time, and I produced up one of her episodes, and you came on there at the school at the first time. I'm sorry, it was one way. My building at first.
That's right.
Then you came at the school. I was
Yep.
like, okay, another episode. Okay, I see you again. And then next time I saw you on Slim Podcast.
Well, matter of fact, one time in between that, well, as far as seeing me, yeah, but you did call me for on the phone.
Mines,
one
yeah.
Mm-hmm.
That was a wild podcast. We get into that a second later too. But that was wild. Yeah, I saw that.
That was wild. That was my introduction.
That was your introduction. Yeah, I figured that.
I called him right after. I called Maine right after. And was like, hey,
Who is this nigga? Nah.
Who was that nigga on that nag? For real.
Yeah, that was a dope episode too. Cause I just off the fly, I just did that. I said, let me call this nigga, and I called, and it worked out. But yeah, that's my introduction to you. And then now you do your own podcast.
Yeah, man, coming along, moving right along.
It's not an interview. I'm gonna ask you, like, what made you want to do that?
Kind of fell in love with podcasts. You know what I'm saying?
You got tired of slinging dick on camera.
Oh, time out. Oh, yeah. Hey, Slim ain't let none of this shit slide. I'm telling you right now. I'm sorry, I did skip a lot. I skipped a lot. Now you're right, I skipped a lot. The next time we seen you after my podcast, and then next time I seen you after on Twitter, you was sharing this link and started OnlyFans.
Oh yeah,
I don't know what
yeah,
that means.
Yeah.
And then I seen you on Slim podcast with a button up and a halfway button. So I'm not sure.
Oh yeah, the Tony Montana joint. That was Polo. It was Polo.
That shit was Polo.
Yeah, he gotta make sure he let you know the brand.
Yes, sir.
I ain't gonna lie, bro. When I hit Cooks up, I ain't think he was gonna do the podcast. Cause I told him straight up, I was like, bro, I want to do a podcast about your OnlyFans. And he was like, nah. I think I said I want to get you on the podcast, and he said something along the lines of like, why? And I was like, bro, I ain't gonna lie, I want to talk about
nigga asking you why is funny. Like, I ain't gonna
Cause ain't nobody want it.
He's Slim though. You're like, nigga ask you why. Like, imagine that. Like now, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Back then, I guess I could see, but I can't see nigga asking you why now. Nigga might just jump at the opportunity.
Man, like I had just fell in love with podcasts, and I was like, man, I know a lot of people that do a lot of different things, and we always have great conversations. Why not record them?
And like I said, I'm trying to slow walk. I don't want to rush into nothing, but with the I had watched Adam 22 one time, and I don't know too much about it. I watched it because Slim kind of tell me he's good, so I'll be trying to figure out where it's at. But they talked about OnlyFans one time, talking about how people make a lot of money off there. Mm-hmm. So is that the case? Like, you think that's the case? Like, is that true? I don't know, because you don't personally. I've been in contact with that's actually doing
personally,
that.
it ain't. I'm not active anymore, so it ain't compensating for no bills or nothing.
Got you.
But I do know some people that claim to be making money. You know what I'm saying? I don't know how true that is. I don't know what money to them equates to. But yeah, I mean, based on what Adam 22 be talking about, shit, there's some people out there really making some serious money off that shit.
Do you think pimps like that? OnlyFans?
That's a good question.
That's a great question.
I think pimps.
But then I heard pimps are migrating into that lane.
I think they start the OnlyFans and they put the content. I seen some
had to
guys
find
do
a
it.
Like,
screenshot
I heard
for
pimps
y'all.
are like managing.
This girl on my Facebook, she posted this screenshot right here.
Chill out. That says $251 and how many cents? 28.
$251.28. I should have screenshotted the one before that, and she was like, I think the post before that said, I get paid off of my content.
Hey, that's dope, man.
And that was the that was
$251.
oh.
I don't know what she did.
Life-changing.
You know, I don't know what she did for it, but
And that was in her account. That wasn't like no monthly number. That was in her account. So that could have been for 1 month. It could have been for 3 months. Could have been for 6 months.
It's not compensated for much.
She getting paid.
I personally made more money than that, but hey.
Hey, look, I'm gonna just say it, dog. If you butt ass naked on the internet and you're not making more money than my Patreon, something's wrong. So people rather pay to hear me talk about some crazy shit than look at your big sag ass titties. Something is wrong, dog.
This nigga here, bro.
You know, hey, that's facts though.
Y'all gotta see the girl too. She a bit blocked, but like
I say
she
the same
do all
thing
her
about the
videos from good
strippers
angles.
who don't have no car and shit.
It's a lot of them though.
Yeah, like how are you showing your vagina for money yet you don't have a vehicle?
At least the girls in Atlanta that be in pinups and shit, at least they all got Hondas.
Yeah. I know some with some business. One or two. You know what I mean?
4 wheels is 4 wheels, man. Better than no wheels, right?
You're right.
Yeah. I ain't jobbing on the fact that it's a Honda. I just don't understand why they all got Hondas.
It came with the contract, nigga.
Reliability, low maintenance.
There you go.
You know what I'm saying? Oil changes are
Oh, I know
at
what
the
it
lowest
is.
going rate.
I know why. Because they be having to drive to wherever All-Star Weekend is at.
Atlanta's gonna be flooded.
Sometimes they got to go to Atlanta. Sometimes New
lot of
Orleans.
money.
Sometimes Miami. Sometimes in Detroit. Sometimes it's New York. They got to go where the money at, dog. But yeah, OnlyFans is crazy though, dog.
I mean, isn't Patreon the same thing?
Yeah, and I seen
Just
that
with a
OnlyFans.
nicer name?
Yeah.
So Patreon is like what? OnlyFans for podcasting?
No, it's OnlyFans. Like the same thing.
Yeah,
it's
it's the
just
same thing.
of a different name.
Oh, you can post naked stuff on Patreon.
You can post
If you
whatever you
want
want on there.
So you could
It's the
put
same
your
thing.
podcast on OnlyFans then.
Yeah.
Why'd you choose Patreon?
Because it sound better. But when y'all bullshitting, I was going to put it on OnlyFans to be funny.
I mean, it's the same thing. It just has a negative connotation behind the name.
Yeah, but see, I ain't known for no sexy shit, so ain't nobody gonna click on this shit.
These motherfuckers doing cooking, exercising, yoga.
Well, I guess I skipped that. What made you even do it? I asked you that
just to see.
Oh, okay, just
to see if I can make some money. It was like the around the hype. You know what I'm saying? So I was like, shit, let me see if I can make some money on here. Got on there, made some money, got out.
What made you get out?
Shit, that shit was work.
Oh yeah, he told me that on the follow-up pod we did. He said that shit started to turn into work. Like every time he having sex, he got to pull out the tripod. And
you know what I'm saying? Like it get too scripted. Like nah, I'm straight.
Makes sense.
So basically, you don't like fucking on camera. That's what.
No, that's not the issue. I just don't like the work that has to be that. Like I have to. It's, you have a mindset. You have to get okay. I'm gonna cut the camera on. Let me make sure it's propped up right. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know what I mean? Like, oh, okay. Make sure you don't knock it down, or then you gotta. It's just nah.
Bro, your first episode, you should have started that bitch out and said like, "From OnlyFans to podcast."
You should have kept your OnlyFans and put your podcast on there.
You're right. In hindsight, I should have.
You could have. And it's crazy too because the first episode he did was with me, and I had just did a music video that day, and the girl was in there talking about how
the
$100 head shit.
That shit was hilarious.
I told Cooks about it as soon as I walked through the door, and he was like, "Man, talk about it on the pod." I was like, "Hell nah, that shit head ass."
That's exactly what you're supposed to talk about.
Slim's gonna be the actor. He always bring on the set stuff to the podcast. Anything on the set, he bring to the podcast.
Bro, I be trying not to. That's just like, I do a lot of film work, and I be trying not to show people, like, the shit I be shooting, but I can't help it. Like, bro, I go to Cook's crib all the time and just show him all the wild shit I shoot. We be in that bitch rolling.
Yeah, and for those who, I did sign an NDA.
Nah, ain't no NDA.
Now it's Slim. Ain't no Slim thing. Slim no. If that shit funny, that shit is following. If that shit is funny, it's a wrap.
Nah, I did some head ass shit one day at Cuz crib. It was this bit block, but she looked good. Talking about this bit block looked good.
She was chunky.
Yeah, and I posted on Instagram, and goddamn somebody sent me her profile, and I followed her. Then I thought about it, and I said, "Damn, I got this bitch ass all on my goddamn story." I hauled ass to that story and deleted that shit.
She was gonna be on your ass, boy.
Hell yeah, I deleted that shit so quick, bro. But she ain't following me back, so I don't follow her. That shit lame, ain't it?
Hey, nah, I don't know.
I be doing shit like that. I be in my feelings about shit like that. I be like, damn, bitch. I know I ain't got a lot of followers, but you don't need
I heard that's why people make their profiles private to get the follow back.
That's wild. That's a little too controlling.
Yeah, that's a little much.
That's a good management, I guess, if you into
Bruh,
that.
Niggas got weird social media rules. Like Blue told me before, he said that he's not about to follow nobody that's not gonna follow him back because niggas ain't celebrities and shit. I'm like, Blue, you can't be mad because somebody don't follow you back.
Why does he care that much?
I don't know.
The people he following, he already know anyway.
Bro, I don't know. I never thought it was a big deal.
Probably ego. I think it's an ego thing.
It is, bro. Just like the whole thing where people is like, you supposed to have more followers than people you're following. It's like, bro, the only reason why I got more followers than people I'm following is because I'm just lazy as hell. That's just it. Like, when people follow me, if I don't know you, sometimes I just don't take the time out to click on the profile.
They just care too damn much, bro.
I do have too much going on. I ain't gonna lie.
I don't give
Sometimes
a shit.
I sit there, I go back and do it. But
I used to care.
I want to care, though, because I want to post more content on social media. So I want to care.
I mean, you have to care about posting the content, right? Not necessarily
but that's what I'm talking about. I'm talking about I want to care about social media. But that's my fucking problem. I just don't care about that shit.
Understandable.
Like, I be wanting to pull my phone out and have a nice, funny story, because I be doing some funny shit every day. I be wanting to pull it out and have a funny story, but I just don't care about that shit, dog.
Bro, the fact that you can even sit in front of a camera and talk for 12 minutes and nobody else be around, I applaud you.
I did one last weekend that was 2 hours. I got in my feelings about some shit. I told you about that. I told you I got in my feelings and I was on that Casamigo and I felt like Mayo. I said, I see why Mayo be on Instagram acting crazy. That Casamigo had you fucked
Get
up.
you in your feelings.
Hell yeah, I was in my feelings. I recorded a 2-hour podcast by myself.
This guy here, man.
In a room by myself,
You
bro.
was a step away from one of them niggas that be crying on camera, bro.
You think so?
If you can record yourself and cry, bro, there's nothing wrong with you.
I'm never
Cook still in
recording
memes.
myself crying.
I definitely saw that shit.
I'm never recording myself crying on camera, bro. I don't give a damn what happens. That shit
that's
corny.
wild.
There's a lot of corny shit on social media though that I be seeing, and I just be like, bro, why?
What made you post that today though? You posted something like that today about posting your content or something like that. I don't know.
Oh, because goddamn, I was looking in my hard drive because I was trying to clean some shit off because I ain't feel like buying a new one. And goddamn, I was just looking at like all the photo shoots and all the videos I've been doing lately, and I said I ain't posted none of this shit.
You're horrible at posting your photography.
I know, dog.
I give you that.
I mean, so
that shit is bad,
it you just don't want to?
bro. I don't think about it, bro. Like long as people DMing me and booking, I just don't care.
You probably get more booking in DMs. If you
I
shit,
would.
if you post your stuff too.
I would, bro.
So imagine what you're doing now. You probably do it times 3.
Bro, I'm about to start tomorrow.
I call someone one day and
He
told
been
him.
saying that shit for like a month. I'm
know,
about to
dog.
start, bro.
I be trying, bro, but that shit, dog. Like now, bro, I got so much shit to edit, bro. I'm gonna have to edit this. I still gotta edit the Native Sounds interview we did. I got my podcast dropping tomorrow.
I got one. I gotta edit that come out tomorrow.
Bro, I had 3 people call me today, and they all ordered 20 shirts. So that means I gotta press them bitches all night.
That's money.
See how niggas talk when they getting money?
You right, bro. Niggas start drinking more. You see how I'm over here
He
sweating
don't
and
want
shit.
to cut his
You know
hair.
what I'm saying?
Yeah,
Custom
bro.
clothing.
Custom linen.
Every time I see you, like you pop the new
Hey,
pop
chill
the
out, man.
tag.
Chill out. You out of pocket. Chill out. That's your second Mayo reference. Man. This guy here. He be trying to. It's a funny guy.
Nah, I was listening to that shit today. That's why I got been saying it. I was listening to his project.
Shout out to Mayo. Well, I guess we talking about rappers and stuff like. Are you taking over Slim Spy, the rapper guy?
I know you gonna ask him this.
Them niggas just keep DMing me. Like I don't even want to talk to rappers all the time because half of their music I don't want to listen to anyway.
Oh shit.
How you feel about doing the local rap interviews?
I mean, if I know you and you happen to rap, that's different from if you DM me and you rap. You know what I'm saying? Like that's two totally different. Like you're a stranger. You know what I'm saying? I don't know you from a can of paint. Now I gotta subject myself to your music and do research that I may not want to do, and then I just may not want to talk to them. To be real, like
Yeah, we said that.
I be wanting more
vlog
variety.
Dropped today.
You know what I'm saying? I be
That
wanting
vlog
more.
I dropped today. I think you said something like that about getting paid for interviews. And I'm gonna tell you now, boy, them niggas do not be wanting to pay for them damn interviews. And
that's my thing. But you want to be willing to pay for everything else. That you spit into a microphone. You pay for the studio time. You pay for the beats. You pay for the engineering. You pay for the mixing. You pay for the mastering.
Everything but the promotion.
What's different from what we doing?
Yeah.
You want to come on our shit to pop your shit, boost whatever the fuck you think you got going on, and you think we just supposed to invest 4-5 hours worth of time for nothing? Hell no, you got me fucked up. Like no,
I said it on that video. I said like
bring you into our personal space.
the money is more so like compensation for me to want to do it.
Right.
Cause now I'm like, okay, now I feel like I want to do it. Like beforehand, it's like I have you on the show for what? Like it don't do nothing for me. It helps you though.
Right.
Cause I think they don't understand the importance of having a following. Like we do this shit every week. So that means it's at least 100 people that follow every week. Like even if they don't listen or watch every week, they still following to see what the hell going on.
Right.
And once they see that clip that they like, they clicking on it and they downloading the music.
And my thing is, they turned down my price, and I know it's the lowest. You know what I'm saying? I was like, hit Maine and Slim. Like, hit them niggas up and see how that works out. But then I've seen them pay it.
Yeah, I thought about sending people to you sometime because of the things they might ask. Which one we just did was which is a good one. I ain't gonna lie. Maine the Menace we just did. I think he had asked could he smoke.
Oh yeah.
And I started to say you might want to go to Cook's podcast.
And you know what? Somebody mentioned that
shit.
when I first started. They was like, niggas gonna love coming on your shit.
Yeah, but
Because you could smoke. And I was like,
it seemed like a place where they could be comfortable at. Even not even smoking, just like they home, they chilling.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. And
I was joking about the basement thing that one time on
Yeah,
Rap
I
City,
mean, but I
that's
get
kind
it,
of what it's
though.
like.
Right.
You should look into rapping a little bit to get your freestyle game up. You should rap with them. I'm dead ass. And honestly, if you rap better than them, they should start rapping.
You to be Big Tigger.
No, he got the ball hand, he got everything.
This is the rapping I'm gonna be doing with them.
It's the only one kind of rap going on.
Yes, sir. That's it.
That shit funny as hell.
I can see it. You tell me you can't see it.
Nah, I
can see Coach rapping, man.
dog. That
I
shit
ain't think it's gonna be good,
bro. But I'm gonna be honest with you. Like the first couple episodes he did, I thought he was going for that. Like I thought he was trying to create the platform where the rappers in the city can come to and they got somewhere to be. Like kind of like Hot 97.
I had thought about like a spinoff kind of thing because you know Quaden came through a few times and rapped. I was like, well, maybe I got an opportunity to like some kind of spinoff or segment or something when I do sit down with artists.
Oh yeah, you also told me a real good idea, and I done seen people doing it now.
What's that?
The one with doing artists with the microphone and have them doing like a live performance.
Yeah,
I done seen like 2 people doing it now.
Motherfuckers.
It'd be like that.
I ain't seen it.
It's all good. Nick Cannon steal his shows from China.
That came from.
Because you know the Masked Singer is like he stole that show from another country and just brought it here.
I did hear about that, dog. Nick Cannon is a lame ass nigga. I ain't gonna sit here and lie.
Does he apologize?
Nah, he just lame, bro. Like, ain't nobody checking for this nigga. Gigolo,
He got his show back.
he did. And that nigga, it's weird how he just busts out now he want to be woke as hell. I hate old goddamn, I'm super woke ass nigga, dog. Every super woke nigga remind me of Blue.
You consider Blue woke?
Nick Cannon might be smarter than Blue though. He's a little bit. Shit. I ain't gonna lie.
Blue thinks he's like woke.
Thinks he is though.
That's because you let him get in his bag when he puts his shades on.
Slim created characters.
Yeah, he gets some confidence with his shades on. Make Blue do a pod with the shades off and see he be a totally different person.
I did create Blue's character, but that shit's so fucking funny, bro. This last episode we did, bro.
We ain't going there, but it's a few characters you created. But keep going.
Yeah, this last episode me and Blue did, dog. That shit was funny as hell, bro.
But so for the most part though, like for what you're doing now, like how you feel about podcasting so far? I know you've been doing it a long time, but
I wouldn't even say it. I'd say you've been doing it a long time.
No, I said you ain't, man. I know.
How you feel?
Definitely.
I definitely. There's a lot more effort that comes in it than I expected. You know, I thought it was one of them. Record it. You know, post it. Sit. You know what I'm saying? Hell no. You know what I'm saying? Between lining up the audio, you know, saving stuff. I got podcasts that haven't even seen the light of day because I done fucked up some audio or messed up
last week
video, corrupted memory card. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, I did hear about that, yeah.
Yeah. So, I mean, I feel like I learned all the bumps and bruises early. You know what I'm saying? And figured out like some form of method to the
episode
madness.
You got a mow it, so that ain't coming out then.
I'm gonna start putting the audio out because I still have the audio.
Okay, gotcha.
Yeah, because I do need to branch out to the other platforms and stuff like that to take advantage of opportunity.
Well, is it hard for you to get? I seen you posted about hard for you to get women on the podcast.
Nah, I wouldn't say it's hard to get women. I'd say they're just more particular about being on the show. Like, oh, I got to make sure my hair is done. I need to, make sure my face is done. And I'm like, shit, well, get at me when
men do that
all
also.
gets done. That is true. I've had a couple guests that were like, oh, I need to get an outfit.
Yeah.
Or let me put my jewelry on.
I have a hair appointment this day. So
now,
let's do it
but
this
again,
day.
you selling yourself.
True.
You know what I'm saying? So if you get up there looking a certain type of way, that's on you. You know, you ain't gonna correct it. You know what I'm saying? You're not gonna fix a motherfucking face or some shit.
Yeah, you're right.
So
I'm used to just getting up and going. I don't know. Like I throw a
do
hoodie
too.
on, that's a wrap. I don't care what I got on.
right.
For real.
Hoodie on, maybe a hat, depending, and then that's it.
But that was as far as the women, like I think that's the only thing. Other than that, they're just scared. Like they're just nervous in front of a camera.
I'm gonna be honest with you, man. I might be nervous in front of you, man. You might be nervous.
That could be it too.
Yeah, because being this bag
I say 2.5, 3 years I've probably been following. I actually knew you before that. I'm sorry. Did you used to act or something like that? I'm tripping. Did you have a show?
No, I had attempted to be on some kind of makeshift show that DJ was shooting.
You were indeed on that show.
Yeah, it was
a
all
girl
like
named Kimmy that was on there too. I can't remember her name. She just had
'cause
kids.
this
She had
was
twins
before,
recently.
This is before
It's like 2012, 2013.
Corey and his wife got married. It was before that.
I remember. I knew you from somewhere, and I didn't know where.
Yeah,
and
I
the
played
girl
around
kept
with
sharing
that.
this show, and I think you was on it. I don't know exactly how many episodes you had or what. I just know I seen it.
Yeah, I played around with that back a few years back.
Yeah, I remember. Okay, I remember. I know I wasn't tripping. But okay. So, I guess I want to get into like for the past I don't know how many years, maybe 2 years. I don't know. We just laugh at a lot of stuff you say on social media. I'm not gonna lie, man. It's just funny, man.
I laugh at that shit
You
too.
be out of pocket sometimes.
I be
You
talking
arguing
crazy.
sometimes. You win sometimes. You lose sometimes. I don't know. Like it's just funny to me.
Oh, I enjoy all
So
of it.
but when you're doing it, like I guess we'll get into it some pieces. But like when you're doing it, like, do you be like? This is before the guy. I'm not talking about the guy that cooks daddy, whatever we call him. Like, this is before that. You've been wilding since wherever. Why you do that? Like why you be wilding like
Just
that?
because I understand that if you say shit a certain way, it's gonna trigger people. Like you just know that, because it's social media. You know what I'm saying? There's gonna be somebody's gonna agree with you, somebody's gonna disagree, somebody's gonna hate what the fuck you said. If you say it the right way, you can get all the people that hate it to say something real quick.
Do you wake up in the morning and be like, I'm gonna piss them off today, or you just?
Oh yeah, I think my best ideas come when I first wake up. Like the most reckless shit I ever say is like first thing in the morning.
But the goal be to piss them off.
Yeah, just because I know it's gonna get a reaction, whether it be good or bad.
This nigga the ultimate troll.
It gotta be.
Yeah, I understand that if I say this, it's gonna get a reaction. I get it, and then I get to see how that reaction, like how what I said affects you personally.
When you say these things, do you be feeling like that for real? That'd be real. That'd be like raw thoughts for real, or like you just doing it to piss them off.
Oh, they
Like, you
really be
trolling,
like
or-
they really just be like random shit I either heard or heard niggas say, or I done took some song lyrics and flipped them around.
You were doing that. You were doing it for like 2 months. You were doing like, just lyrics.
Yeah, they were just song lyrics, and I turned.
But he
heard
said
to
the
him.
worst part out about a woman.
And flip it around just to see how people feel.
I did see that people would post stuff and you would take those lyrics and make it like say a male was saying it from a
right,
perspective.
exactly.
And you'd be like, just lyrics.
Yeah, or I'll be like, look, a woman wrote this about a man. I just flipped it around.
See? You see what I'm saying? So they come on
Just to
arguing.
see.
Bro.
But he wait to the end to say that though. He don't say it.
I gotta let him get it
He wait till they
out.
start arguing like, somebody wrote this anyway, so it's all good.
But yeah, it's gonna ruffle some feathers, and I get it. You know what I'm saying? I don't expect you to agree with me. I don't expect you to like it. I don't care either way.
Do you count your wins and losses though? Because we had Boss on here and he be getting into it with females online like you do, but he like 0-100, and he feels like he wins every time.
I don't even seek.
He had
to
one
win.
draw. He had one draw. I give him
He
a
had a
draw.
draw?
He had a
Okay.
draw.
I don't even look to win though. I just look to respond to whatever the fuck it is.
You sure?
said.
Hold on, you sure?
Which one you referring
You be
to?
out of pocket.
Which
No,
one you
talking about-
referring to?
I can't.
No, because like I talked about on one pod with Lolo, because a chick went in on me because I said something about chicks with eyebrows or some shit.
Yeah, I remember that one.
Yeah,
That's
and
the
a
one when
chick
she was
like
calling
a
you
chick
gay.
like maybe she heard too many niggas talk about women that day. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
Because
she
literally,
went the
I didn't
fuck
put a
in.
name on it. I didn't point at nobody.
Was
I
her
just
eyebrows
said-
messed up?
No, all I said was,
Nah, she was a cute girl.
yeah, she was cute. I went to high school with her. All I said was, I wonder what happened to y'all eyebrows after high school. I didn't put a gender on it. I just said y'all.
Well, as you saying it, so I think no gender. Keep it going.
I just said y'all, and I guess she just felt hit for one. It was the straw that broke the camel's back. You know what I'm saying? She
Hey,
just went in.
She started out like real subtle though. I ain't gonna lie, Cooks really fucked it up. She started out subtle, like you'll get a lot further if you don't bash women. We already have enough a hard time such and such. Yeah, it's the one I talked about on Patreon. It's the one I talked about on Patreon.
It had to be like at least 3 months ago now.
Did you send me them screenshots? I'm not tripping. Did you?
I probably did.
She
She
went
her
in
comments?
like she
Yeah.
went in.
Did she
like,
call him gay?
Yeah, she called him gay at the
that was
end.
funny.
No,
She called
that's
him
the
gay.
one.
She
No,
called
that's
him
the one
gay.
Brittany Ware.
No,
That's the one with Brittany Ware.
I'm
But
not-
she was
Nah,
like,
both
if
of
you
them.
gay, just say that.
Both
I
of them
said,
did though.
"Bitch."
Both of them did. But see, she tried to say you was gay after you said some shit like that. Nigga said some wild shit like
She was
like
lying.
I'm sorry that you're triggered and like this nigga was going in like she was just trying to have a like discussion and Cooks was like I'm sorry that you're triggered and you don't fuck with me like that anyway. He was like, you don't fuck with me like that anyway. So
no,
you
that was the eyebrow chick.
Yeah,
that was
that's
the
what I'm
eyebrow
talking
chick.
about.
Yeah, but Brittany Ware the one who tried me and be like, if you gay, just say that.
Yeah, I think I added her.
Both
That
of
was
them
funny,
did, bro.
not
I'm
gonna lie.
telling
Yeah,
you,
Brittany
dog.
Ware did that shit, and I was
I
like,
don't know which episode.
I was like,
it's
Brittany,
on.
when you resort to talking about something that's not the subject, you lost.
You trying to give yourself the win or the technical?
No, because we was talking about whatever the debate was, and then she was like, if you gay, then say that.
Yeah. She
I was like, oh no, you took a L. Now
It was January 23rd. It's
That was a
this
minute
episode.
ago. Yeah, that was a minute ago.
Yeah,
I just remember I was trying to find. I couldn't find it. I was trying to find it, man. 'Cause I was trying to gear up for the episode, and there's so much shit was going on, so I couldn't do it. But I'm glad y'all, everybody know. You know, everybody
Yeah.
know.
Oh,
So,
yeah,
so
I
you got some monumental ones, obviously. You know what I'm saying? Because
that shit was classic.
we don't have the data, but we got the data somehow, some way.
Oh, I read the whole post on that Patreon.
But one of them
episode.
deleted that thing, so I couldn't go. When I went back, I couldn't see it. Thank God for Old Faithful screenshots, but I couldn't see it. I couldn't see the in real time.
Yeah, Shorty was hit though. She felt really hurt.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, I don't know. Like, listen to Slim.
I
It
think
sound
she
like,
had
it
eyebrows.
sound like you might have
She
been.
still felt hit.
Man.
Do you think it could be the fact you post like on a daily that they be like, yo, they think they
Sick
get
of
tired
seeing
of you?
this shit.
Yeah, they probably think they get tired of you. Maybe like
I think, but really though, the people that get mad are the people that really don't actually know me.
that's true.
The women that get upset are the ones who they might know my face, but they don't know me like in a natural setting. You know what I'm saying? They don't know me just kicking it socially or nothing like that. They know me from what they see on the internet.
Got you.
So
Yeah.
how you feel about being accused of being a woman basher online?
I don't give a fuck.
I'm gonna to vote with you. Maine created this narrative of me being like that, and that shit bothered me for a
I
second.
never
mean,
created a narrative of
don't-
him being a woman basher.
You helped.
You about to say I can't put the words
About
in
to
your
say,
mouth.
you may have
say
dug
these
your
words
own
and you
grave
post them
there.
online.
No, but it
like-
don't bother me, like, cause one, I'm willing to say stuff that make people uncomfortable. A lot of our society is fucking soft as fuck.
I gotta agree with that.
You know what I'm saying? Like men, we deal with the raw, straight our whole lives. We know the world don't give a fuck about us.
And that's why you fuck with your daddy.
Yeah,
That's
because
why
he's
But no, he fuck with
Can you
that,
tell the
bruh.
people who cooks daddy? Because I know we talked about it earlier in the podcast.
It's
but
a guy online named Kevin Samuels. He had a video that went viral where he asked a young lady, what was she on a scale of 1 to 10? She couldn't say 7.
broke it down.
And she said like what, a 6 or a 5
She said
or
a
something?
5.
She said a 5 or whatever. He basically gave her that shit and was like, bitch, you ugly. That's why you can't get no nigga with
nah,
me.
but she also had a lot of other things too. So she was above 35,
Yeah.
had a teenage son.
This nigga Cooks is the stat keeper
Nah,
when it
for
comes
real.
to this shit
This
too.
is why I'm glad he's saying this. Keep going.
Because I mean,
Because the stats.
I'm a person with a kid out of wedlock, so I understand what comes with this shit. You know what I'm saying? There's just exceptions when it comes from male to female. But she was 35. You got a teenage son. You know what I'm saying? And you don't bring nothing to the table that a man actually wants.
35.
So why exactly? And you're wondering why you single?
Nothing to the table.
Nothing to the table. Did she have a car?
I mean, she made 6 figures.
Okay.
Oh, so block to the table. She probably is the table.
But the thing was, the debate was, she wants a man that makes the same amount of money as her or more. She feels like she deserves that because of her own financial status. And he was like, why?
This is an ugly bug eye girl, right?
Yeah. And he was like, why do you feel like you deserve that just because you make the same amount of money?
What do you feel?
I agree with what he said. If you, let's say Maine, right? If you, Maine, made 6 figures or more, right? You have no kids.
I got 2, but go ahead.
But this is hypothetical.
Okay.
Hypothetical. You have no
He
kids.
said, don't get rid of my kids.
Are you going to sign up to take on a 35-year-old woman with a son you did not create?
Who is it?
Doesn't matter. I'm asking.
Is she making 6 figures?
Yeah, but you got to take care of her and her son that she didn't make. Your 6 figures, her 6 figures means nothing because you're the provider. You're the man. Her money don't mean shit.
But see, I don't know. I feel like that part is like depending on the person. Because
At the end, I mean, but ultimately, on a general scale,
Most stuff is though.
On a general scale, her money don't mean nothing.
I get what you're saying. I don't know.
So would you sign up for that? Would you want your son to sign up for that?
But see, here's the problem with those Kevin Samuels videos. A lot of men hear those type quotes and they take that shit overboard. Like the whole, her money means nothing. Like, that's not what he's saying. He's saying that typically a man doesn't pursue a woman because of her money, because the man is supposed to be provided.
But you do have to understand that.
Niggas is taking it like straight literal.
Oh yeah,
like it doesn't matter how much money a woman
because
makes.
I also, no matter what I believe and how much I fuck with him, I understand he's speaking from a certain status.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying. And I also understand, even though if we don't have that amount of money, we in certain aspects still have the same amount of leverage. Because we fall in the majority he talks about.
Expand on that a little bit.
So, for example, he says the average man makes between $42,000 and $48,000 a year.
I made more than that last year, but go ahead.
The average. We're just saying nationally.
Pause.
Because I made more than that last year too.
Bruh, I had to shoot at this passion party a couple weeks ago.
That shit was epic.
And the question, see, you're not even. He telling on me and shit. Like, that shit was epic.
You're supposed to just keep talking.
But look though. They asked the question. They said, "What's the average size dick for a man?" They all agreed. It was like, about 4.5 inches. I said, I should whip my shit out right now. I'm good. That shit wasn't as head ass in my head till I said it.
But when you apply it to what he talks about, the majority, right? He always refers to the majority because most women want the minority, which is the top 10%. The rest of us fall in the other 90, right?
Yeah.
So that means we have the same amount of leverage because the average woman's going to run into us.
I think that also goes back to women got some high ass standards and we ain't got no standards.
Which is what he talks about as
bro,
well.
I ran
Their
into a lot of women.
Unrealistic for their resume.
I ran into a lot of women in my life that told me that I was short.
But you're taller than 99% of women. So what?
Bro, I'm 6'1". I'm like, if I'm short, god damn. How tall? I need a nigga that's like 6'6" with a 12-inch dick.
And all of them single still.
Cooks is wild, man.
I'm not lying though.
Nah, it's true. Like, it's also funny when the girls that you knew when you was young that had these high ass standards, and now they're getting married, and the niggas is the complete opposite.
And now they're the one that's not the cat. They're the one that's fat. They're the one that's the big block. You know what I'm saying? they done ballooned up.
Bro, Cook said that the only difference between him and Kevin Samuels, he said they think and say the same shit, but that nigga just got more money. That's the only difference.
Yeah. Because I've always thought that way. I've always thought about the shit he say. It's like, what do you mean? Like, I wouldn't want my daughter to marry a dude that got 4 kids out of wedlock. Not happening.
So are we saying that it's just harder for women with kids that's overweight and don't make a lot of money to get a man? I think that's
simple math.
Yo, y'all niggas is wild.
I think this is simple math. Like, let's be real.
I know. I see what you're doing. I like it. You're funny.
It's simple math.
Nah, I don't know, man. I don't know.
Look, the more money we make, the more attractive we are.
That's true though,
and that's a fact.
Because that nigga Hove.
The more kids a chick has, the less likely you are to want to marry them.
So why do you think like
that might be tough? That could be.
I'm talking about kids that aren't yours.
Yeah, I know.
But bro, we speak about it like men don't fuck with women with kids.
No, we do.
A lot of niggas that do though.
But there aren't a lot of men who sign up to marry these women with kids.
So why do you personally think that men?
Because we want our own families, bro. Let's be real.
No. I'm saying.
So you never get married?
No, I wouldn't say that.
You going back home?
But as a man, though, look. But see, as a man with kids, it's easier for us to get a wife than it is for a woman with kids to get a husband.
Why do you think that is?
Women are natural nurturers.
So they get attached to y'all kids.
Yeah. How many women you know, especially if you're a good dad, you bring them around your kid one day, oh my God, let me have her.
I never do that.
Yeah, I done had girls DM me and say, I want Maine to get me pregnant.
Like that.
Nah, don't.
Whoa.
What's wrong with this guy?
Oh, shit.
This nigga out of pocket.
But I mean, I'm sure there's been people that have seen or met your kids or experienced how great your kids are and been like, oh my God, they're so awesome.
I get a lot of my story, yeah.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Like, that's easy.
I used to wonder that when I first met Maine. I used to be like, do he be posting his girls all the time trying to get some ass?
Nah, I be with my girls all the time. I don't use them for that.
I had to learn that because most niggas I see online they post their kids.
I don't use my daughter for no leverage like that either.
Nah, I believe you. Like I said, we all been around each other at one point, and you had your daughter with you, so I always have been to that. And Slim been here plenty of time. Matter of fact, I came to his house plenty of time. I have him in the car. I have him with me.
My daughter was in the car when I got here.
Oh, see,
Yeah,
that's how it is, man. But now, yeah, I don't know, man. Like, I just I just feel like when you talk about women, sometimes like they come on, they come at you differently. I don't know. So I guess you bring that out of them. And I'm kind of seeing why now. I don't know. Maybe too straightforward. I don't know.
I mean, or maybe they're too coddled.
So do you think, like, let's say women, let's stay on that topic for a minute. Let's say you know how they be like I guess like you are what you allow or something like. Let's say let's use that for instance, right? But let's say you do have these standards. For let's say your opinion is just too high, her opinion is they just fine, right? What if she do meet somebody and they meet them standards and she good, as opposed to like I guess not meeting them?
Then good for you. Shit, if you meet them, good for you.
But you don't think it's gonna happen?
I mean, but look, if we look at the numbers, we talking about true statistics. One in every 4 black women get married.
I don't know the numbers, bro.
That is the stat.
nah, that is.
That's the numbers. 1 in 4. So the likelihood, if it was 4 chicks standing here and one of them got married, the other 3 not. That's just the stats.
So if it's a party of 4 and one of them get married, they might as well just call it quits.
Right. That's just the math.
Don't catch the thing at the wedding.
I mean, yeah, like straight up. That's the math. So if you're talking about them numbers, the women got to value us a little more.
But see, I hate talking about statistics all the time because statistically somebody in this room got herpes. And I ain't got herpes.
Okay, that's true.
Neither one of y'all said nothing, so.
I was this nigga here. Because, like, I look at it if you were to compare it to, like, surgery. You know, if the likelihood of you surviving this ass surgery was 1 in 4, you gonna get your ass done?
I mean, they are.
What's the likelihood?
But the chances go down. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So, I mean, understand that, like, the likelihood of you getting married, especially when you add baggage, your percentage goes down. Is it possible? Yes, but are we talking about the minority or the majority?
I want to Bobby on the topic because you was talking about married and stats and stuff, right? So I'm gonna bring up one of the times you wilded out, which is very recently.
Who, me?
No.
What
Not about you. All right, so
what did I say?
You said a lot. Mo had posted in this "Let's Talk About It" last week.
Oh, I already know where we going. I want to hear it. Go ahead.
I'm not gonna read the status. It's just about a girl giving head and taking notes or whatever. All right. So then a girl that I know she's pretty, she's cool. She's on a podcast one time. You know what I'm talking about.
Okay.
All right. She said WAP works too. There's more than one way to skin a cat. With a flying cape, in comes Brandon Cooks. Whoa.
And I guarantee this is early in the morning. I bet
WAP
money this
is
first
a
thing
dime
in the
a
morning.
dozen, but that neck, ... She says, she says there are different. She said there are different levels of wet and tricks, and all women aren't aware of, but nevertheless, both work. He says cap. I don't know if he's trying to. I don't know what that was. I don't know if you're trying to.
That was like
that's me saying basically going. I want to see where this is going.
I call bullshit.
So she said K, but how she said the K, you have to see the GIF. But I know he felt
it was
like,
one of them Ks.
Yeah. So he said, "Question: You married? I don't know how I got there. I promise you, I don't know how I got there.
I know why, because now you about to say that WAP obviously ain't that good.
That's what it's gonna do.
It was the setup.
So from the get-go, the setup. All right. He says, I asked because being that you got 3 kids out of wedlock, which he just saying, so I know his vocabulary is consistent. Obviously, it ain't good enough to marry because being asked don't mean shit. Like he just said a little while ago. Because you single with 3 whole people that done came out of you. Stop it because you can't keep them either. Don't know where that came from. I feel like that was,
I ain't gonna lie,
that was a bit much.
that shit was left
a bit
field,
much.
nigga.
I
What did she say?
She was very... She said, nigga, laugh my ass off. All I have to do is say yes, then boom, I'm married. What the fuck are you talking about? I can't get rid of him. You're way too old to think every woman wants to get married, which I'm going to talk about soon. Are you even married? And then Shay even said, now Cooks, damn. So even she knew like that was a bit much. But she probably saying,
He kept
like,
going after that?
Nigga, what? This is Cooks. You crazy?
I don't even remember, bro.
And then somebody said all that over a comment she made. And I'm thinking the same thing. Like, God damn, this nigga done, you know,
be fun.
threw mad jabs
This
and
nigga
shit.
going in.
It'd be fun.
That was it, though. That was pretty much it.
That should be fun, though.
Some more people commented, but you end up saying all y'all cap or whatever. Some guy in King David, he came and said some men. I don't. He trying to get some.
You know,
ass.
look. Here's the other thing.
Those come
Here's
in.
the other thing why I do that on purpose too. Because a lot of niggas come in that motherfucker simping, trying to goddamn.
I hate
you know
that
what I'm saying,
shit,
trying
too.
to cake their way into some draws. You know what I'm saying? Oh, girl, I totally agree with you. Rah, 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 rah. Just stroking. You know what I'm saying? Stroking the ego. Like, bro, nah. Like, stop it, bro.
I know Maine got a question, but I just want to say something before Maine asks you the question.
No, go ahead.
The first thing you said was correct, though. I don't know why women think just because they got some wet pussy that, like, that's going to secure.
Yeah, that don't mean shit.
A lot of bitches got wet pussy.
Yeah.
Not a lot of bitches got that good neck.
You feel me, though. So you feel me.
Most niggas only had one or two bitches that gave them good head
Think
in their
about
life.
the nigga conversations we've had growing up, right? Just the random ones, like, how many times has a nigga said, "Oh man, that girl pussy was so good, I want to marry that." But when you talk about that neck, what a nigga say? That head was so good, I'll marry that hoe.
That nigga spitting.
What you say?
That nigga spitting.
You don't never say that about no pussy. They say that about that neck though.
It got to be a combination. Like a girl told me before. She said, if a nigga want to fuck with another bitch, he tripping because not only do I cook, I'll give you some pussy whenever you want. What else do you need? I started scratching my head. I said, I know one big thing else I need. You missing one big thing.
Sloppy choppy.
Yes, you missing one big thing. Don't get me wrong, some ass and food is good, but it's something that's more important than both of those.
It's more important than the food.
It's more important than both of those. I ain't gonna lie, because if you can suck a nigga up and order takeout, you're wifey. You're wifey. You ain't gotta cook. Order me bonefish grill.
Oh my gosh.
If I got the neck and bonefish grill.
He said, order me bonefish grill.
Now she gotta have money too. Damn.
Oh yeah, she got us some bread. Oh, niggas know I'm not fucking with no bitch with no money. I've been like this since I was a kid. I don't fuck with bitches with no money. That shit dead.
I mean, and you also admitted that you probably not gonna mess with no chick with a kid.
Yeah, I done said that. And that is true.
I see Slim not rubbing off on you. He didn't rub off on you. The B word. You keep saying chick and women the whole time.
I use the word bitch just not as often as I used to.
Hey, keep that going.
I'm trying to get better with it. You know what I'm saying? As far as not using it.
Yeah, I done fuck Blue up.
No, Blue was the man. That's why that was said when I was talking to you, because like it was really him. But I went to another one. You were saying it again, so it didn't matter. But but what I'm saying that word is used very excessively on the podcast. It's just funny hearing it. But yeah, teachers own, man. You know.
Yeah.
Ain't nothing.
And then I'm raising
I would never ask them to change. I like it raw how it is. I just know, like I said.
I know if I'm triggered though, the bitch word's coming. It's coming.
Well, you didn't say it on here though, so I guess you wasn't triggered enough. But you definitely was out of pocket though.
I ain't gonna lie. That whole thread right there was probably some of the wildest shit I heard.
You talking about no mo shit?
Yes. Bro, you just came out of nowhere and was like, "Are you married?" Yo, WAP ain't that good.
No, she just walked into it though.
No. You set that up.
I know. It was a setup.
No, you set it up.
Do you know her?
No, not from a can of paint.
Wow.
So you went to her profile and just noticed she had 3 kids and just started going in.
See?
Yeah.
There we go. Yo. I know I like
No. But I did a little bit more than that. I scrolled for a little while. I was like, oh, is she married? Oh, okay. Then I got room.
Before you commented at first,
I looked first.
Before you commented, before you said anything to her, you just...
Yeah, I was like, let me see why she's saying this.
Hey, but you know what's crazy though? You kind of just opened something up that like we never talk about. I don't think women give a fuck about having multiple baby fathers.
But they don't realize that we do.
They don't give a fuck.
We give a fuck.
Why don't they give a fuck though?
I don't know.
But can they really control that? Like if they move on, how they
What you mean? You have every
have no more kids?
human being that comes out of your vagina was a choice.
No, you wild. You wild. I'm talking about. If they get pregnant with one person, they with the person was, they should have no more kids at all.
Oh no, I'm not saying that.
So how do they control that though? Like, they gotta live. Like, oh, you want no more kids? I know I don't. But you don't want no more kids? I only got one baby mother though, so I don't like to say that.
If I were to have another kid, I'd be married. If I were to do it again. It's other than that. I'm talking about like right way planned the whole 9 yards.
If you were to have a kid tomorrow, you marrying that girl.
Damn right.
So if you get married, we know she's pregnant.
Yeah. And no.
Gotcha. That's out of pocket though.
If I have another kid, it's gonna be because I'm planning for
got
marriage.
2 clips from 30 to 52. We gonna break it down to 2 because this gotta be a different one. This is good. Yeah. So
Cause wild though.
So finish. You did your research and then you decided to go and comment. Like,
yeah. So I just went to her page. I was like, well, why did she think
got you one?
Why did for a woman to say, oh, your WAP does it? You're delusional.
What if it did it for the person she's talking about?
That's one person.
What if that person that she might end up marrying?
It was a general comment. If we were talking about her man, then that's different. We weren't. We're speaking generally here. The majority. Not your one experience.
Has WAP ever did it for you?
I wouldn't know yet. I like everything.
That means no.
I ain't married, so I can't really. I haven't had them thoughts though. So either. So.
Oh, okay.
That means it doesn't do it.
I ain't gonna lie.
Or I could just have different standards. Like it might not be about that at all. It might be something else.
Which would still end up that WAP isn't the end all be all.
It ain't. I don't think that is. I think that's just a thing they be saying. I don't know if they like really think that for real. It's way more stuff. Like I like gifts. I ain't gonna lie. I like gifts.
I mean, see, you understand your love language.
Oh, please don't go there, Cooks.
You the one who opened it. I like gifts.
Maine is scared, bro. Maine don't normally do this. He like to do the interviewing.
Nah, it's not that. It's not. Yeah, I do, but not that. I talk about anything. It's just I honestly don't think like that. I don't be thinking whatever I like is what I like.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? It could be different for the season.
I'll be the one to step up and say it. WAP only ever made me just stay the night.
See what I'm saying?
And that's probably because I'm drunk. Because I like to drink.
That means he'd have got up and left if he wasn't drunk.
Yeah, probably so. Because you can hit a bit block and she got that WAP.
Facto.
When somebody told me bit blocks got that WAP because their thighs be together all day. A girl told me that too.
Stop. Get this man up out of here, man.
Cooks,
Did you hear what Slim said about that black shit between they thighs?
Is that recently?
Yes.
Yeah, I put it on Instagram. I was at his house and goddamn, I was showing him. I was like, bro, is it the same big girl I was talking about? I was like, boy, that motherfucker look good, boy. And she was dancing, and when she like stood up, her dress went up, and she had like that black shit between her ass cheeks. You know how light skinned girls sometimes they ass be black between. And I was like, bro, when a bitch got that right there, that's that good shit.
This nigga Slim is wild.
This nigga's crazy.
That's that good shit. Told you I had to delete it because I followed her, and everybody kept DMing me, man, send me that video. Why you deleted it? I'm like, bro, y'all niggas head ass.
And that's how bitches get paid off OnlyFans.
Yeah.
Right there.
I ain't post nothing but a girl with some draw. Did she have drawers on?
I believe so.
I don't think she had drawers on.
Because, I mean, I think this... Well, never mind. I'm not going to say what is supposed to happen with that footage.
I was asked to delete that footage.
All of it?
Nah, just that part.
He definitely didn't delete it though.
Of course not.
No, it's Slim.
Nah, the person that paid me doesn't want it.
I keep everything that people ask me to delete.
You know.
Oh yeah, we talked about you on our interview coming out Sunday.
Cuz go hit the button, come back, and everything. You see all that.
I'm gonna have to tell you off camera though, because I don't want to ruin the joke for the viewers.
Oh, okay. True.
So I'll tell you off camera, but that shit was funny. I don't think Chuck thought it was funny.
Not at all. Yeah, probably didn't.
Yeah, he didn't laugh.
Yeah, he really did. He really didn't.
And really though, because I didn't know, I had no idea that would be the one. Like that. I didn't think that would be the triggering question.
It's only funny because you don't ever ask nobody that question, but you decide to ask them.
I have been asking it more recently.
Have you thought about having a woman on your podcast that you maybe like had issues with online and like talk about it and like say the things you're saying here, like in person?
I don't want to see that shit.
I would love to see that.
Yeah,
I actually would like to see even the Sam Hughes guy. I want to see somebody in the studio with him. I hate the phone call and stuff. It's like
like I would. There's a chick I think I'm interviewing next week who I can kind of bring that kind of conversation up with.
Nah, see, it got to be like a clash. It got to be somebody you didn't diss.
Straight
already,
beef.
You know what I'm saying? Like they got to come in there on 10.
The
you know
the girl with the 3 kids with the WAP.
Chill, man. Yeah, but that, she would be. I was gonna actually try to bring her day, but I said nah, I want no issues.
Like we gotta know that's happening.
Yeah, you know I want. Yeah, I don't like ambush anyway. You ain't know, so it was like whatever.
That should have been fun.
But yeah, I would do it though. Just to have the conversation.
I ain't gonna lie, I actually messaged her. I commended her on how she handled the situation. Cause I did think she was gonna spaz.
And then mind you, like I do understand that I be waking up drunk sometimes.
I don't think she cared about it. It just it happens to her all the time. People always go back and forth with her anyway. So she has that.
She's used to it.
She actually, to me, I'm not gonna lie, like she is the other version. Like she would diss men, not all the time, but she would do that. But she don't argue people like all the time. That was funny. And
that's crazy because I didn't know she would do that.
She said, "What we arguing about?" He was like, "We ain't arguing, we debating." She like, "That's the same thing, stupid."
Nah, it's a difference.
There is a difference.
It's a difference. Dog.
But yeah, that was funny. When I seen that, I said we gotta have more. That's what made me call you. When I seen that, I said we gotta have more. This is.
Oh yeah, cause a character, bro. That nigga had you rolling,
bro. And I really laughed through all of that shit, like all of it.
Yeah, I mean, I don't think nobody would took it. It's just us. Like I'm talking about me, him. Like just seeing it.
Yeah.
Anytime she's been an argument, first thing I do, I call Slim.
People triggered is the most entertaining thing. He loves it. He feeds off that shit. Why you think he treat Damo like that?
That's different shit.
Nah, he's not. He just I don't know. He light skinned, man. I don't know.
He feeds off the hate. He said it himself.
They be going through their own. They brothers. They go through their own thing, man. You know how that shit happen.
I fuck with that type shit though, man. I like when niggas hate me. Make me feel good.
And you hit me for your energy.
energy. Yeah, that is.
No, but yeah. I so you plan on you plan on doing that more often, like the antics about pause online? I think it's good.
I mean, yeah,
it's entertaining.
I like hearing different perspectives, whether they agree or disagree.
Why don't you start your own page, like your own little like? You did?
Yeah, I recently
this
did.
Morning, yeah. You gotta turn up on them, just like you turn up on anybody else.
But yeah, it's mainly just to have a conversation. Like I understand why somebody would come from any direction they come from with their perspective, but that's what makes us smarter, being able to understand that somebody's gonna have a different opinion than you. So everybody's not looking through the same pair of glasses.
But is it? Do you think women that like maybe follow you or y'all talk, you think that they think you understand women, or you just talking from like a
no, if they don't know me, they think I just hate chicks.
That's my last part. I was gonna ask you. I was gonna wait till the end. Like, do you hate women?
No, I love.
I know you like women. Though.
Women know I love them too. You know what I'm saying? I'm just willing to say the things that a lot of chicks be fucking avoiding. Like, look, let's be real. You not that fire.
Do you think everything you say need to be said that very moment?
I don't give a fuck. I don't care.
I told him that before. I don't know if we was recording or we was just talking at your crib.
No, you was talking because I interviewed somebody else and they said something that was completely unnecessary. I didn't ask them that. Remember? But it was like dope, cocaine, crack. Yeah. Like I just asked what happened after college.
Yeah. And then we started talking about how I was like, sometimes it's not even about what you say, even though it's right. It's just like people just don't want to hear it.
Yeah.
That's just what it be sometimes.
Or they want it how they want it. And if it's not that, they feel the type of way. You're fired. Oh, we're letting you go. The results are the fucking same, dude. Why do you give a shit? You still don't have a job no more. Like, what you mad at, dude? Be mad that you don't have no job no more. Don't be mad because they said you fired or we got to let you go.
I agree with you, dog, but sometimes you got to be a little sensitive to people's needs to get to where, like, you want to go to.
That's if I want something from them.
That's true, too.
I'm not here to manipulate you. I don't care enough. Like,
so do you do that with your friends? Like, do you care about how they receive the message? Or are you just straight cutthroat with that too?
I mean, all my friends know I'm gonna be honest with them about whatever it is. I'm gonna give it to you however I feel, my response is. And I pick certain words because if you're asking my opinion, I'm gonna want you to feel it how I'm giving it to you. You know what I'm saying? Like,
So you still straightforward with your friends?
Yeah. If I'm pissed off, I'm not gonna say I'm a little upset. No, I'm gonna say I'm pissed off because you need to know I'm pissed off. If I say, oh, I'm a little upset, you don't feel that I'm pissed. If I say I'm pissed, okay, I done fucked up. Oh, he's a little upset. Oh, it's not a big deal. No, I use the words were designed to be used so you understand exactly where I'm coming from. And I'm not gonna sugarcoat it for nobody. My father never did it. Not no football coach or any team I ever played for. These motherfuckers that I work for didn't give a fuck. Ain't none of these people out here in real life sugarcoating that shit. But all we do with everybody else is, make it soft. Oh, it's okay. No, motherfucker. No.
You might need a hug, Cooks.
Fuck up. And then I'm prior service military.
Nice to Cooks,
I'm prior service military where your decisions based off soft could be life or death. Based off how you want to sugarcoat shit.
You all right, bro?
You know what I'm saying? It's black or white. You want to ride around with that gray shit, holler at somebody else.
Now, as far as Cooks and him saying he loved women, I ain't gonna lie to you. I used to think he hated women too. But then I've seen him around women, and I said, oh, nah, he definitely loves women. Because I ain't gonna lie, I'm about to say this. I can edit it out if you want me to edit it out.
No,
but
keep it on.
All right, this nigga Cooks will wine and dine the fuck out of a bitch. That nigga don't play. A bitch pull up to his crib, that nigga got the pasta on the stove top. He got the wine, goddamn. Are you parched by any means? And we all be over there like, what's wrong with this nigga? Why this nigga be whining and dining bitches? And he don't care. Like, I don't know if he do this, but I'm pretty sure like it don't even matter if it's a freak bitch or a bitch that's all right, do it.
I mean, because you pulled up to my house and there was pasta on the stove, nigga.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Oh, it wasn't for her that you did the cooking.
Yeah, that's what I do. I fucking cook. That's what I do.
That's true too.
You know what I'm saying? You come to my crib, the likelihood of their food being recently cooked is probably 80-20.
So online you hard on women, but in real life you soft on them.
Nah, I'm still hard on them.
This Cook's a bad man.
No, I'm just one of the people like I'm a host. Like if you're in my place, I'm gonna be a host.
I actually heard you say that before. I remember on the last podcast you were saying that like you even care about the your furniture and all that stuff, like keeping it clean and all that stuff too. I remember you talking about that.
Yeah, like my mom always said, have stuff at your house to make a woman want to be there. I mean, that's the easiest way to get some pussy.
Oh, fellas listening, that's how you get the host.
You know what I'm saying? Little shit like if she willing to take her shoes off, you winning. She willing to take a shower, you winning.
Lay your head down
You know what I'm saying?
on my pillow.
You know what I'm saying? She walk in your bathroom and she squat over a toilet seat, it's over with.
Man, chill.
You know what I'm saying? You ain't getting nothing. You ain't getting no box. You got to squat over your toilet seat. Or come across the street and use your neighbor's bathroom.
Hey, relax.
Yeah,
relax.
I be throwing shots, boy.
This nigga wild, bro.
Can I ask you, like, so you got some jewels or whatever. Like I said, people gonna agree, disagree. Some of the stuff.
Yeah, for sure.
Because you talk a lot of statistics, and like I said, statistics wise, you're gonna have one person that got a different case. Well, this happened for me. What advice? This is nice advice now. This is not that sure. Hard ass military stuff you be doing. Like, what advice can you give a woman that got 3 kids and she looking for a husband? I'm sorry, 2 kids. I say 2 kids. Let me say 2, not 3.
Because 3 does change it.
2
That's
kids.
Niggas' magic numbers.
I need positive advice. He's breaking down over there. I'm not sure what's going on.
His lips start trembling.
No. Now he's stumped. I told him to get positive advice. He's like, damn, I ain't got that.
That nigga said,
crying. What positive advice should I give a woman with 3 kids looking for a
2
husband?
kids.
We changed it to 2.
She just single, but I'm assuming she's looking for a husband. If she is looking for a husband, she's pretty. Yes, very
she
pretty.
Just be prepared to ride that nigga bus, man.
What?
Riders get on that man. Be prepared to get on that man program. You know what I'm saying? I
mean, everything is his way then at that point.
I mean, not necessarily his way, but he's gonna be the provider for you and the 2 kids he did not make, right?
Well, so what about if they do get married and they become a family? Like, you keep saying that kids they didn't make.
But, okay. So, the average woman, single with 2 kids. that wants a husband. They're going to expect that husband to take care of them, right?
I would hope so.
And those two kids, as if those two kids were his own, right? So are those kids an asset or a liability?
That's only two answers I get there.
Yeah.
Oh.
That they're white, black.
Yeah.
There's no gray.
I don't want to pick.
I was gonna say family, but I don't know.
I mean, yeah. I mean, family's cool, but again, those
like,
aren't
if my
his
mom was
kids.
6, she'll be
Those aren't his
family.
kids.
Once he married, that's a wrap. That's
Those are not his kids. They are not.
Let's switch gears a little bit because me and Blue got into a mean ass debate about this morning. We got a homeboy that was taking care of his daughter for 3 years and got into this mean ass argument with his baby mama, and he ended up going to jail, all kind of shit. And when he got out of jail, they got into it again, and he was like, "Man, I'm gonna get custody of my kids with the whoop." She was like, "You only got one kid."
Right.
And he was like, "Nah, I'm getting custody of my kids." And when he left and drove off, she sent him the paternity test, basically telling him that, your daughter isn't yours. And so me and Blue got into a debate because I was telling him.
That's tough.
Yeah. I was telling him
That's devastating.
that even though he found out that little girl wasn't his, but he'd been taking care of her for 3 years, I still think he should be in the daughter's life. And Blue said no. He was like, "Why would you?" He said, "That's what's wrong with niggas. Why would you want to take care of a kid that's not
So
yours?"
explain to me why you would want that man to remain there.
Not necessarily remain in that relationship, but I just mean
I'm talking about the child's life.
Because the little girl is the only innocent person in the situation. Like, she didn't do anything. All she did was she got tricked off.
Okay.
face is wild.
So when she turned,
face like,
you remember when you were 3?
No.
Exactly.
That's what Blue said too.
Exactly. She's not either. Why would he stay around? Why should he stick around?
I'm saying just for you though, like, you've grown an attachment to this child. You wouldn't want to like still just.
You really can't answer that question
be there.
until you're in that situation.
An attachment
It's kind of hard.
I mean, but then again, yeah, say you had an attachment, but then you have your own kid. You're gonna be attached to your own kid way harder than the one that you didn't make.
But I'm pretty sure that's going to help you. Like, you know.
Oh, I'm sure it may help. But
see, and then I'm not even saying along the lines of like still pretend like she's your daughter. I'm just saying simply like when you go see your son, you still holler at her. You don't treat her like she's an outsider.
I mean, so you show the child respect. Is what you're saying. Oh,
maybe bring her a Christmas gift. Is that too much too?
Cooks draw a line.
It could be a bit of a reach. It could be a bit of a reach. You know what I'm saying? Depending on,
Damn, cuz y'all niggas too tough for me.
Nigga, what kids you taking care of?
Oh no, I don't do that shit.
Okay, so when you in that position, we'll revisit this.
I'm not taking care of no other niggas' kids.
Exactly.
But I'm just generally speaking like that. I don't think it's nothing wrong for another nigga to do it. I just don't play with
nobody said it's wrong because my stepfather's been in my life for 25 years, and I applaud the fact that he took care of me like his own because many men won't.
Time out. Hold up. So you got a stepfather?
Yeah, both of my parents are married. They're just not married to each other.
So you got a stepmom too?
Yeah.
Yo,
Both my parents been married for 25 plus years.
That's crazy.
But when they got married, they had you. You was already here.
Yeah, I was already here.
How many kids your mom had when she got married?
When she got married, she had 2 before she got married, and then they had one together.
Your dad? How many?
My dad has me and 2 girls.
No, but when he got married, how many he had? So he had 3 kids when he got married.
When he got married, it was just me. He had 2 girls.
Well,
after
you said fathers are easier. It's okay, cool, whatever. See, mom had 2 kids.
Yeah, she was
and
lucky.
She got married. She said she what?
She was lucky.
Yo, Cook, you out of pocket, bro.
How?
Nigga said his mom
How?
was lucky.
For real?
Lucky.
Maybe she was a good woman, my nigga. Like maybe she was a good woman.
Right. She was a good woman. And
That's not luck. She's a good woman. A man saw her.
there are a lot of great women that are single.
He saw you here at then. You know,
There are a lot of good women that are single.
That's true. They probably can't find.
So
a good
she
man.
got lucky.
I don't know if that's luck, man.
If 1 in 4 get married.
So but you're talking from woman perspective. You don't think he got lucky? It's your mom.
Yeah, I
Just
mean,
say
but
yes.
there was some luck. Okay, so both of them benefited because that's why they're still freaking married. You know what I'm saying? The likelihood of somebody else in my mom's same predicament getting the
how
same.
How many kids he had? Your stepdad.
He brought 1 to the marriage.
That's a lot of baggage to me.
Right. I get that. But how many people do you know are willing to do that?
Well, now I know one.
Exactly.
But I don't know nobody got married in the first place. Regardless,
you know
kids or no kids.
one.
I don't know nobody married like that.
One. He probably knows none. So that
I know the same one.
So look, that leaves one. That means on a grand scale, she got lucky.
I'm just curious because I know you said like the 1 in 4 thing, and I'm just curious like with
my
some
mama had 2 kids when she got married. Also.
I was gonna bring mom into it, but I was
But again, we're at 2.
So that's 2 people we know now.
My mom was actually pregnant.
Is she
got
still
with
married?
Her husband.
She's still married?
I ain't gonna do that. That's disrespectful.
Nah, they got a divorce years ago. They was together.
Look at his face. He had to
What?
They was together like
he happy it didn't work out.
13,
She's still married?
15 years. Probably like 15 years.
Yo, his face is wild. Like, yeah, So what you saying?
No.
Shout out to your mom.
But we know you can you can go down your friends list right now and hundreds of women.
But you going off stats though.
Bro, we laughing though about the mom thing. I told him that before. Like when we was watching it, I was like, the type people that Kevin Samuels be talking about is my mom.
You told me.
Yeah, but I understand like everybody isn't my stepdaddy either. Every man ain't my stepdaddy. You know what I'm saying? I don't care if niggas was in the same tax bracket, et cetera, et cetera. Everybody wanted to do what he did. So, and that's why I respect him. Because he didn't have to. You know what I'm saying? He could have went for a woman 10 years younger with no kids. He had that choice. You know what I'm saying? He could have done that. But he did.
That nigga big on that. So, bro, do you think... I always wanted to ask you this, too, because I know we about to wrap it up. But, get it? Wrap it up.
You wild, bro.
I wish we had some sounds right now.
But nah, like, I talk to niggas about this all the time, and I always wanted to ask you this. So let's say a man, 45 years old, right? He makes over 6 figures. He hits all the boxes. He has no kids or whatever. Oh, matter of fact, the Steve Harvey situation. I think we did talk about that shit.
What part?
About
how he about to get divorced again?
The part about him coming into a marriage such and such. And all right, basically what I'm saying is, do you think all older men want a younger girl?
I think rich older men want a younger girl.
Why you feel like that though?
Because they can.
Why though? Like, why would
I feel like just because they
little girl?
I feel like because they can. Like truly, like who doesn't want an adult woman with tight skin, tight ass, tight pussy?
But what if you don't look like that?
We don't have to be cute, Slim. All we got to do is be rich and attractive.
I'm glad you said that because I was about to post something on Facebook today, but it was too direct at the person that
really?
post I read.
They would have felt some type of way?
Yeah, but I was going to say, I'm tired of these ugly fat niggas going on Facebook.
You heard what Plies
talking
said?
about women being ugly. That shit's getting annoying.
Oh, yeah, the 300-pound niggas talking about I ain't dating nobody over 140.
Nah, like they be posting weird shit like, I hate when y'all bitches be wearing them gauchos. Like, nigga, you fat and ugly. Shut the fuck up. You shouldn't be mad about women wearing nothing. You should be happy to just get some pussy.
But I guarantee you, if his net worth was over $1 million, he'd be attractive to somebody.
But I'm about to say the same thing can go for like whether it's him or somebody can be like they're gonna have some kind of connotation about you or why you shouldn't be saying what you're saying because you're this or because you have a kid or because whatever. You know what I'm saying? I think that's just how people do.
Right.
People operate that way. I feel I'm with Slim on that though. Like when people do like post things, you like look at you though. Why are you talking about this? Yeah. I feel that way.
It's just,
I just don't voice
and anything
it.
I say, like I always come from this perspective. Like I understand what my circumstances are. Like if I were to say your car is raggedy and you be like, nigga, your shit raggedy, I'd be like, nigga, I know. That's why I'm saying this shit. You think I don't know what a raggedy car is? Because my shit raggedy, nigga. Shit. What is you talking about?
That was a crazy ass example.
But I'm just saying, for sake of conversation, like it could be anything like that. You know what I'm saying? Like, oh, nigga, why Cook's talking about people with hair? Because I ain't got none, nigga. I got the shit end of the stick. What do you mean? What's you? I don't have none. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Well, you got a lot of expertise in women and men, so we could kind of end the podcast with like I don't know if y'all talk about this on y'all. I didn't watch it all the way through yet, so I don't know. So how would you say when women say, well, I need to say that Sierra's prayer because she got Russell Wilson and she had a kid with a pretty popular guy, if you ask me. And she got the guy, I guess, women want to marry or settle down.
Good luck.
So excited to hear his answer.
Good luck.
Good luck. What you mean?
For them. Like, they can pray all they want. Sierra's an anomaly. She is like, she falls in the 1%.
Do you think because she got money?
No.
Do you think Russell Wilson would?
Because Russell Wilson has significantly more money than her. Way more.
Probably now, definitely.
Significantly. She hadn't made a hot song since We Couldn't Drive.
Facts.
Yeah, he gonna find a way. He gonna find a way to diss the girl. I don't care what it is.
Real subtle too.
Yeah, nigga, wow. Man.
No, but like, she's an anomaly. You know what I'm saying? Like, think about it. If Jay-Z cheated on Beyonce,
He has.
yes, Beyonce.
I would cheat on Beyonce too.
I cannot stand this nigga right here. Cause you cheat on people that uglier than Beyonce, so it don't matter.
Nah, I'm not going into why.
And then if Jada cheated, and then look, what Pac-Man say? If Jada cheat on Will, I know my bitch will cheat on me.
Can't relate, but I was gonna ask you about. So, what was your take on Russell Wilson saying what he said about Sierra? That his biggest favorite losing her.
Who said that? Future?
Russell Wilson. This nigga said Future.
Future said he'll get it back. Future said he'll get it back, but it didn't happen yet. So I'm trying to figure out.
Sierra's not going anywhere.
Definitely not.
She's not going anywhere. If Sierra left, that would be the worst decision she ever made.
Well, I know he's sick, but far with what Russell Wilson said. What do you think about that? Because Slim hated it.
Hold up, what all did he say? Did I miss something?
His biggest fear is losing his girl. Losing Sierra.
Oh, he's a...
It's him.
Yeah. He's Russell.
Chill out.
He's
man.
fucking Russell
Chill
Wilson,
out.
dog.
Chill out.
Are you
Chill out.
fucking serious? What?
Chill out.
If Kim K got a boyfriend already, if Russell were to be single, you think he can't replace?
See, so it might be more than just what we were talking about. It might be more than sexual. It might be something different. Who knows?
He's a man.
What that mean?
A man can always get another chick, even if he got kids. He rich.
No, so I see what you're doing. Take away from the kid part. Like, what if he's good. Kid or no kid, he good. He can probably get a woman. What I'm saying is, what do you think about him saying that? Like, what do you think that means? Does it mean anything to you? Are you creeped out by that statement?
Well, I would kind of say then, based on how you broke it down, that maybe Sierra is the best thing that truly has ever happened to him.
Maybe he's lucky.
You know what I'm saying? Maybe that could be the case.
It's possible the woman's not always lucky.
She might be the most attractive woman he's ever been around, or involved with. I mean, that's a possibility.
That's possible. She's pretty. That's possible.
You know what I mean? Like, to him, you know, through his glasses, she may be.
Okay, yeah, man.
What you mean, for real? Because it's
Through his glasses.
Like,
Not
come
yours,
on, man.
for sure.
What you mean? If I was Russell, my fear would not be losing her.
What would it be? That's another funny thing. People
Probably
keep doing
losing my throwing arm.
That's what I said.
But I guess I don't know. Yeah, I see. It is funny. People. I asked that question because I wonder how people feel about that. I ain't any problem with it, but I mean, I do think that it's kind of like a gear up for something else. I think you kind of put your relationship out there. You know what I'm saying? To get it likable. Maybe they got a show coming out. Who knows? You know,
but I mean, he may be that. I don't. It was I guess to put a word for it. That was a very like beta male comment.
I got a question before we get off of here. How you feel about your daddy asking a grown ass man if he got a big dick?
I thought that shit was funny as fuck because that nigga he stuttered. He was like, "No, nigga, you know if you got a big dick, nigga, stop playing."
Would you ask a nigga if he got a big dick?
I'm not. I mean, if based on what they were talking about, yeah, I'd ask.
I ain't asking.
Because I don't
care if I'm an image consultant, any of that
but
shit.
my thing is, you talking all this cash money shit about these bitches, is you dumping dick in these hoes. And if a nigga's doing that, he know.
All right, man, this was a good episode. You got anything else, man?
Nah, that's enough talk to me. Man.
All right, ladies and gentlemen,
Hey, man, it ain't the size of the boat, it's the motion of the ocean, baby.
Oh man.
And I told you, I was about to say hoes. I told you them nice women said 4.5 inches was average. So until next time, we out. What's wrong with this nigga Slim?